Before I get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's going on now that I've finished with my morning workout. I got it started off early today, got the workout out of the way, lifted the weights, did a little bit of cardio, and yada, yada, yada. So right now to start this trading week, we got XRP just over the 56.4 level. We're at about 0.5647 right now. We're looking at an over-the-top resistance at 57 cents that is going to be very, very critical for our point going forward here. We closed over 55 cents last night. Now we're trying to push up and over, whether it's today, tomorrow, the end of the week. We need to close over 57 cents to help validate the move up to 63 cents at the top of the rising channel. We've also had the XRP market cap put in about 440 billion already this morning. So just over the last 12 hours, we've increased by over 440 billion in our market cap. So this helps lead credence to the fact we could push up to the next level. I'll show you exactly what we're anticipating as now the weekly golden cross is essentially back on track. I'll show you that as well in the weekly time frame. We'll go through the daily time frame and the 4-hourly so that we can see in the shorter time frames. I will show you how we bounce out of what was a bull flag disguised within a much bigger bear flag, but the bull flag played true. Now to validate this, we first need to hit 57 cents and hold and ultimately push up and over 63 cents. But that's our rising channel resistance, and I will show you each and every step of what I've described right now in the technical analysis. So please make sure to hit that like button as I play the intros. It'll greatly help push me through the analytics. If you share this on social media, it'll push us that much quicker, and it will allow the analytics to help push this channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Start out this Monday morning with positivity. We don't do negativity here. We don't play the victim, we play the winner. And when you play the winner, you have to have all the information from not just the charts, but the news alike. In this update, we're gonna cover directly the charts of XRP and the XRP market cap. I thank you, each and every one of you, for blessing me by watching me, and I'll catch you after the intro. Please, please, please hit that like button. Good morning, 9:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, October 30th, the day before Thanksgiving, before Halloween, on this Monday, October 30th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. I can't even believe it's Halloween tomorrow. Love Halloween. I hate when the holidays actually get here, though. This year is flying by. We've got XRP at 0.5646, up 1.53%. And what I've been trying to show everybody going into the weekend last week, that we were not bearish. We had a lot of false, stereotypes here with XRP's price action, even though, in my opinion, and this is my opinion and my opinion alone, because I don't look at anybody else's data to come up with my own conclusions. If you're watching me, this is strictly what I believe is happening. These are my own interpretation of the charts, so you don't have to worry about going to another station to find what I'm trying to say, because nobody else can say what I'm saying, because this is unique in my own adaptation, let's just say. So what I'm looking at is this is a bull flag. I came out into the, you could say 4-hourly to get these, but what I really did was I went into the daily time frame. Some people yesterday that were watching told me it was in the 4-hourly that I did this. It is not. So I want to show you exactly what I showed some yesterday for some that missed. So what happened is we had a wick down in the daily. This created the bear flag, what everybody's showing, and I'll show it on my other chart. I decided to go from here on this chart. It pulled up, had a nice wick, and then it pulled up. This looks like it tricked us into a bull flag from a bear flag disguise. That's my adaptation of this about a month ago. So then you go down to this chart, and you can clearly see, well, maybe not a month. It's been pretty close, though. Yeah, it's been a month now, 2 months. So it came down, and this is the bear flag right here. Had it have stayed in a bear flag. I disagree that that's the pattern it was in, because it came up too high. You could say that's the chart, which is fine. And then we've got the 55-cent pivot point that we all know about. And now we're testing 57. We need to get on top of 57 and hold, and then we can start pushing out to the 63-cent technical breakout of the rising channel from June of 22. But that is based off of, as you've seen the other charts, the bear flag. This is if it's the same exact setup, but you put it in a bull flag. And this is what I've been trying to interpret to everybody for 2 months. And we're on this inverted head and shoulders, which looks like it's an overextended shoulder. I get that, but it's still inverted. And right now we bounced off the 532, which is beautiful because that's the bull flag support after a breakout. And now if it validates it off the 532, you should have nothing stopping you. You do have 57 cents, as we know. But once you get on top of 57 cents, you do have the swing high up here at 586, as we've talked about. That's actually a major resistance, another pivot point. But I don't want to put it on there because if we're looking at it from a standpoint of how do we break out, that 57 cents should give us enough lift off as you go back in prior parts of the pattern. If you want to go and do a deep dive, look at my update from yesterday. I might go back and do it on the live today, but not in this update. And now if we get on top of 57, this whole area, if you just clear out the pivot points, you've got the bull flag, and then the technical break back up of a retest of the breakdown point would be standard operating procedure, which happens to line up perfectly at 63 cents. It's right, even if you don't put this on here and you look at the other chart, it still lines up almost beautifully. I might as well get the right chart to show you that. But if you just come from the drop point, that's right at 63 cents. That just happens to be where the rising channel from 2022 is from June. The resistance is at. The support's down right around 42, 41 cents right now. So then if you break out of that, then you've got 71.8, and then obviously you've got that 85 cent, and that's the whole pattern formation. So that's what we're trying to get back to. So if we can break out of where we're at now in the immediate short term, we're trying to get back up to the top of the formation. But first, you would have to confirm this as we've had, and then you'd have to break the rising channel resistance from June of 22. Well, the resistance started September of 22, but the pattern started June of 22 on the support. You would need to break this to start pushing up to those aforementioned targets. And then real quickly, the XRP market cap is back over 30 billion at 30.229 billion, up 451.515 million, or 1.52% to start the week. We're right up at that critical resistance we're coming up to at 30.89. If we can get on top of 30.89, that should help validate the touch at 57 cents. Then we need to make a push up to 33.1 billion roughly. If we get up to 33.1 billion, that should allow us the ability to get up to 63 cents. If you want to come all the way up here to 36.7 billion, that might be able to get you up to that 71 cent mark, or the 70 cent area, 68 cent. But 63 cents is more than likely going to hit around 33.2 billion. That's just what we were talking about yesterday. We needed to add about, yesterday we were down at about 29 billion, so we needed to add about 4.1 billion. Now with today's move, we only need to add about 2.7. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. So right now we're looking to hunt the 33.15 billion. But first we need to get on top of 30.8998 billion, roughly, or 30.9 billion. Hold that and confirm the 57 cent level. And then hopefully we can push up and out of there. If not, we'll have to consolidate a little more, and we might come back down to that uptrending support. But we've had a full out golden cross here in the daily again. We've invalidated that death cross. We've come through. This is what I was trying to talk about in the opening. That death cross, even on the price action, has now completely been invalidated. If you watched live yesterday, I said on the daily close that would change that invalidation. And now on the weekly time frame, we bounced off of it. This is looking so much more bullish than it's been. Now what you're looking for is in this weekly, you must clear 58.6 and start pushing up. This is a nice top heavy start to the day. So we'll see, because I still think that ended with an inverted hammer, even though it's a quite jank inverted hammer over the last week. Looks like an inverted hammer. I'm XRP future millionaire, and a bullish one at that. If you got anything out of this, please make sure to hit that like button. It really does help this program. Consider subscribing and joining the over 18,600 plus subscribers. And consider sharing this far and wide for me. If you do want to go above and beyond, you can join Tom's Army. It is really a cool way to pay it forward. I don't charge, I don't do any paid promotions, advertisements, or sponsorships of any kind. I don't hide behind a paywall because I want you to get all the information you desire. If you're looking to buy XRP and you don't know how, video description below. Worldwide users MEXC, USA users FEMEX. That simple. Take a look in the video description below and you can find all the ways to support me, support the program, or buy XRP or your favorite crypto. I'm blessed and eternally grateful for each and every one of you. Stay positive today. Don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior. And remember, treat each other with kindness, because the way we treat each other is the biggest indictment on humanity.